Good afternoon, Carnegie Mellon University. Good afternoon, class of 2020, class of 2021, and class of 2022. Like so many classes before us, and many classes across the country, here we are, finally finished with our graduate school experience, and ready to head off into the real world as leaders, creators, and innovators. Today, as we are joined by our family and friends, we mark the completion of a very laborious but fruitful journey. Like many students before us, we are now entering into the next era of our journeys, equipped with the tools that we've acquired during our time here at CMU. We've gone through the struggles of recruiting. We've held leadership positions in clubs. We've participated in university-level research. And we've carried on beloved CMU traditions like Carnival. But if there's one defining aspect of our experience that is distinct and different than any class of students before or even after us, it's our unique experience of navigating through so much uncertainty. Uncertainty about our health, uncertainty about our careers, and undoubtedly, uncertainty about our CMU experience. All of us here have been affected by the pandemic. Many of us started off our programs completely remote, and we missed out on quintessential CMU experiences. We had to physically distance from one another. We had to take extreme precautions. We couldn't really socialize, and we missed out on all those small, organic experiences that are undoubtedly taken for granted. No gathering with dozens of students to finish a homework. No grabbing late-night takeout for a big project. No spontaneous trips to the bars after a long evening class. We unfortunately have not had the event-packed and propinquous experience that one expects to have during a graduate program. Despite this, however, I think we found something valuable. Because we haven't had a lot of natural ways to form relationships, we've really had to come out of our shells and make an effort to build relationships with one another. We joined clubs that we otherwise might not have. We attended events that we otherwise might not have. We even took classes in different schools, all in an effort to make relationships, despite the many obstacles that we faced. I personally think that students who attended school during the pandemic are closer and more tight-knit because of this effort we had to take. We didn't have a prescribed college experience. We had to figure out what that experience would look like. And that effort of building a unique experience out of uncertainty is what makes this generation of students different. Because of these challenges, we are exceptionally positioned and equipped with the tools to tackle the uncertainty in our career and our lives, whether that be issues regarding global pandemics, geopolitical conflicts, or any number of societal issues. We've had to pave our own path, but we couldn't have done it without the help and support of those around us. Special thanks are in order for those who have helped us on our journey. Firstly, I'd like to thank the professors here at Carnegie Mellon. At CMU, there's no shortage of genius talent, and we've been in the presence of some brilliant minds. We've had a front row seat in seeing how the pandemic unfolded, and we've had the benefit of analyzing these events from world-class professors. To the professors, thank you all for both the knowledge that you've imparted onto us and for helping us get to our destinations. I'd also like to thank our alumni in helping pave the way for our post-graduation plans. As a student, I feel that sometimes we take for granted how busy the lives of alumni are. I'm so grateful for the effort that alumni put in to mentor and coach students here. Seeing a CMU alum at a dream career makes that career that much more attainable. And the experience that you've imparted onto us has helped us navigate through that recruiting process. Thank you to all of the alumni. Finally, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the important and crucial roles our family and friends have played in us getting here. When you're in a graduate program, it sometimes feels like you live in a bubble, where the only priorities in life are the things that are happening right in front of you. When will my next exam be? Who should I group up with? What will my thesis advisor say? It's easy to forget about life outside of school. Our friends and family help us stay grounded. They help us keep a pulse on the real world. To the friends and family in the audience, you've stood by us during our stressful times, and you've celebrated us with us during our cheerful ones. Thank you to all the friends and family. As we move on today, we officially mark the transition away from student life. As John Sangenberger, Executive Director of Alumni Relations at Tepper, likes to say, you're a student for a couple of years, but you're alumni for life. As the next generation of students come through CMU, we will now share the mantle of guiding the leaders of tomorrow. After hours of grueling recruiting and schoolwork, we have finally earned the right to be called alumni. Congratulations, everyone. As we leave today, I would like to share with you some words from author Haruki Murakami. Sometimes fate is like a small sandstorm that keeps changing directions. You change directions, but the sandstorm chases you. You turn again, but the storm adjusts. Over and over, you play this out like some ominous dance with death just before dawn. And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you survived, how you made it through. You won't even be sure, in fact, whether the storm is really over. But one thing is certain. When you come out of that storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about. As we move on in our careers and our lives, it becomes more and more apparent that the only certainty in life is the intolerable uncertainty of not knowing what comes next. So as we head off into the world, let us remember that we can't necessarily avoid the storm, but we can certainly persevere and weather through the storm. And once the storm is over, we'll come out stronger, better, and wiser. Thank you, and congratulations to all the graduating students.